The second half of a prayer rope knot is tightening the knot. So after you've just gently pulled the knot, you don't want to tighten it all the way because that'll make it harder for you to tighten whenever you're moving the knot. So obviously I want this knot to go up here next to my previous knot, or if it's the start of your prayer rope, the very first knot, you want to push it up against the top, just, regular double knot that you make, like that. So to tighten the slack part of the string, you pick one side or the other to start with. I'm going to go ahead and start with the purple side, and I'm going to follow this string through the knot, carefully tightening as I go until all of the slack comes out the tail end of the cord. So that, again, I'm working with the purple. So what that looks like is here I see that my purple cord goes into the knot, and I know from practice, but hopefully you'll be able to learn by trial and error until you've done it enough times, that there's 2 cords over top of my first, the first place that the purple cord comes through. So it's the black cord, in my case, the other cord that my purple string is underneath of. So I'm going to go ahead and gently pull, and when it starts to come, loose, I know that I'm in the right spot, and so I just pull all the way until it moves my knot right to where I want it, up against the knot before, or again up against the starting point. In order to make my knots as close together as possible, I really, in this step, pull both on the cord that I'm tightening and also on the 2 tail ends right here that are coming out of the outer portion of my knot, I guess. And I also put pressure with my thumbnail, or I guess my pointer nail, whichever one, to really push as close as I can to the knot beforehand. Okay, so that was one pull through. Now the second pull through, since I pulled on this side of the loop to tighten it, I'm going to go to the opposite side of the loop to find where the cord goes next. And now here it's underneath of one, can you see that? Underneath of one cord, and there you can see the purple cord. So that's the one I know to pull on next. I'm going to go ahead and pull it, and again just tightening it as much as I can here. Now the next place, again, since I tighten on that side of the loop, I go to the other side of the loop to find where my string is going next. And here it is under one black space. There's the purple cord coming out right here. I'll go ahead and tighten that, gently pulling and seeing that I'm pulling in the right spot, tightening it up. I'm going to follow around again to the last place. This time it's under its own color, so it's under a purple cord, and it's very tight this time, so there we go. I'm still saying the Jesus prayer as best as I can, as often as I can while I'm doing this knot. Okay, so now I've pulled it through the whole knot, and if I did it right, yep, when I pull on the tail side now, it's going to come all the way through, and my purple cord has been completely tightened. Now I'll do the second side, for me the black side. This time, as well as with the first cord, it's underneath of 2 of the opposite color, and hoping that, yep, there it is. Oh, actually that was not it. So I tried and it didn't really come loose for me, so I'm going to try the next spot. See if it's this one. Here we go. And pull that tight, and again here's your last opportunity to get this knot as tight as you can to the knot before it. So I'm just going to pull down on the knot, closing, pushing it towards the knot before it, and up on the string at the same time to really make it as tight as possible. My knot got a little misshapen when I was tightening it, and maybe that's because I'm not looking as well whenever I'm looking at the camera screen. So hopefully you'll be able to do this a little quicker than how I'm doing it right now. There we go. There we go. So this is my second pull through of my second cord. Tightening it up. Now my third pull. The fourth. And finally the tail. Nice and tight. And if you can tell, my knot is kind of misshapen, so I'm going to go ahead and pinch that knot with my two fingers and roll it between them. And hopefully there we go. Hopefully it'll kind of take some shape again into the round shape of the other knots. Okay, well, there it is.